This is Rohan. Rohan is 22 years old, studying computer science at a tier 2 engineering college. And like half of the country right now, he's completely convinced that AI is the future. Everyone around him keeps saying the same thing. Beta, AI kar lo. AI is the safest career option. You'll make a lot of money with AI. So Rohan watches a couple of reels, does a random 3-hour ChatGPT course, learns how to write basic prompts, and thinks he's ready to get a 50 lakh job at Google. But when placement season actually comes, his dreams go crashing down the window. He doesn't get any interviews, his resume never gets shortlisted. That's when he realizes that AI isn't some random certificate you can just do over the weekend. It's not even one specific career. AI is an entire ecosystem. A world where different people do different jobs, solve completely different problems, and make completely different levels of money. And if you choose the wrong path, you'll struggle. But if you choose the right one, you can genuinely change your career and your life. So in this video, I'm going to break down the top 5 AI careers in India, what they actually do, why they matter, and how much they realistically pay. Let's start with the big one. If AI is the new electricity, these are the people building the power plants. AI and machine learning engineers. Now most people think this is just advanced coding. It's not. Regular software engineers write code which tell a computer exactly what to do. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. But ML engineers, you're building systems that learn how to do things by themselves. You aren't programming the rules. You're teaching the computer how to figure them out. Think about Zomato. A normal engineer builds the button you click when you want to order biryani. But an ML engineer builds the brain that knows you want to order biryani even before you open the app. They build the recommendation engines, the price prediction models, the route optimization strategies. And here is the situation in India right now. Every company, from massive giants like Reliance and HDFC to unicorns like Zepto, are desperate to implement AI. They have the money, they have the data, but they don't have the right people. They have thousands of coders, but they don't have architects who understand the math behind the magic. And because of the supply and demand gap, the salaries are amazing. An entry-level software engineer might start with 4 to 5 lakhs, but an entry-level AI engineer with the right portfolio, you're looking at 8 to 10 lakhs. And if you have 7 to 8 years of experience in FANG companies, 30 to 70 lakhs is standard. But I'll be honest, this is the hardest path in the list. You can't just watch a 2-hour long YouTube tutorial and become an ML engineer. You need a structured path. You need to work on real world projects. And this is exactly what Prashant Chaudhary did. I recently interviewed Prashant, who is an upgrad alumni, and he was in a situation which many of you recognize. Working a standard job, doing well, but realizing the industry is shifting beneath his feet.
One day, there was a conversation going on between me and my manager. I was saying that I'm feeling very stagnant over here because it was almost 1.5 years I was doing the same job. I was like, "Ki, I need something new. I want to grow." So he told me that do some courses, do something that may help you out getting the best opportunity.
He saw that AI wasn't just the trend. It was the future. But instead of panicking, he took action. He enrolled in Upgrad's program.
I was just scrolling about the courses online. The first thing that struck to me was this upgrad course that comes in. I look into the curriculum. It suited me. It was looking promising because there was a module related to generative AI, and at that point in time, generative AI was a very buzz kind of a word which was buzzing around everywhere. That there's a new thing that's a generative AI that is coming. Lots of stigma was going on that it will replace this, that, those. So yeah, there was a complete module for that. It was giving around 2 months for generative AI. That's when it clicked to me.
And he didn't limit himself to just the classes. He built projects. He applied the concepts. And once you started the course, what was your experience like?
The first hands-on that comes to me during this course was on the generative AI domain. I was developing the applications using the LLM models. I was doing the integration with the LLM models. I was fetching the data. I was prompting the LLM models. I was basically doing lots of stuff during my course itself. So the knowledge I was gaining, I was able to implement it practically within the company business use cases at that point in time.
So you're saying what you were learning in your course was immediately applicable to your work?
Yes.
So once you finished the course, what was the outcome?
It was I was doing the automation of my work that I was doing manually. Just an example if I want to give you is, there was a project, it was a very, very big project, and there was a custom requirement wherein we have to fetch the data from multiple tables. We have to pre-process that data and we have to create a custom Excel for that. And within that custom Excel, we have to manually enter the data every time. So what I did was that for the pre-processing of the data, I was using LLM model and create an Excel generated response, and then that was completely get automated because of that. And when I presented this solution to my director, he was very impressed by this.
And the result? He completely transformed his career. Today, he's not worried about being replaced by AI because he's the one building these AI solutions.
I was sitting at 29 LPA within Apex. From 29 LPA, the first offer I got was for 36 LPA. From 36, the second offer I got was for 42 LPA. And from 42, it goes to 46. And eventually, I joined at 52.
Now let's talk about a career which is right in front of our eyes, but which no one is paying any attention to. The NLP engineer, specific to Indian languages. Here's the reality. Most AI models like Claude or ChatGPT are trained in English. They're built for the West. But the real India, the India which lives in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, they don't speak corporate English. They speak Hindi, they speak Tamil, they speak Kannada. And most importantly, they also speak Hinglish. Companies like Flipkart, Jio, Zomato, they know that if they want to keep growing, they can't just keep selling to the top 1% of Indians in Mumbai or Bangalore. They need to sell to the next billion users. But how do you sell to someone if your AI bot can't understand them? And that's where NLP engineers come in. An NLP engineer in this niche doesn't just code. You teach the AI to understand context. And because this skill set is so rare, and also because you need to understand the culture to build the tech, you command a massive premium. You aren't competing with a developer in Silicon Valley. You're competing in a field where being Indian is your unfair advantage. There is a massive demand in NLP, in edtech companies, in legal tech companies, in customer support optimization, in building chatbots and voice bots. And this demand can be seen in the entry-level salaries starting at 10 to 15 lakhs, with mid-level salaries easily going up to 35 to 40 lakhs. Everyone wants to become a data scientist at cool tech startups. But startups are risky. They fire people, they shut down, they sometimes go bankrupt. But if you want to make money and sleep peacefully at night, you need to look at data science in certain critical industries. Critical industries like healthcare, like biotech, like finance. See, AI isn't just about building chatbots for social media. In healthcare, AI is being used to analyze MRI scans. In biotech, it's being used to invent new drugs. These industries are sitting on mountains of data, but they don't have the right people who understand the tech and the science. If you have a background in biology, in pharmacy, in finance, and you add data science to that mix, you essentially become irreplaceable. And because these industries are recession-proof, your job security is incredible. Entry-level roles start around 10 to 12 lakhs, with mid-level roles hitting 30 lakhs. Sometimes the best career move is to specialize in a sector which cannot fail. Now I know exactly what some of you are thinking. Yeah, all of these careers sound good, but I don't want to code all day. I hate working on Python. Is there nothing for me? That's where AI product management comes in. Here's the secret which most people won't tell you. You don't need to write code to make money with AI. You just need to understand what that code can do. The job of an AI product manager is basically to translate. Engineers speak code, CEOs speak business, and very often they don't understand each other. Your job is to bridge that gap. Imagine HDFC Bank wants to use AI to detect fraud. The engineer knows how to write the algorithm, but you decide we need to flag transactions over 50,000 rupees post 3 a.m. But we shouldn't block the card immediately because the customer will get angry. We should instead send them an OTP. The engineer just builds the tool. You understand how that tool can solve the business problem. This is perfect for MBA graduates who are tech curious. Entry-level AI PMs start around 15 to 25 lakhs. And for heads of product, 50 lakhs is very common. So if you can't code, don't worry. Just learn to manage the people who can. And finally, career number 5. This is for those people who want to make the most amount of money in the shortest period of time. And this is AI sales. Think about it. We just spoke about engineers building softwares for banks, for hospitals, for retail chains. But who convinces these banks to buy that software? It's not the engineers. It's the salespeople. We aren't talking about selling credit cards on the phone. We are talking about high-ticket B2B sales. You're selling AI systems to massive companies like Tata Motors or ITC, which might cost 5 crores. And if you close that deal, Your commission alone could be worth 10 to 20 lakhs in one single deal. The base salary is decent, between 12 to 15 lakhs. But in sales, base salary is just to pay rent. Your commissions build your wealth. I personally know B2B salespeople in Bangalore and Gurgaon who make more money than investment bankers than consultants because their commissions are uncapped. If you have great communication skills and a thick skin, this is your fast track to wealth. And that's it. These are the 5 AI careers that can make you rich by 2030. 2030 is coming whether you like it or not. You can either be scared of AI or you can use it to your advantage. The choice is yours.